Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is. I'm glad you're here. So, real quick, here's a couple of examples of what I'm going to show you guys today. So these are a fun and quick little journal. And I have mine closed with these fun paper clips. You do have to make sure you get them the right way. And they just slip on and they can hold a pencil, any kind of pencil, which is kind of fun. But also they are, and I should have grabbed a book. They're really fun in that, I don't know why I took that off. It's fine. Other way. If you have several of these that you make and you put them on a bookshelf, you can put them in a book so they stick out from your shelf and look like shelf mushrooms. I'll see if I can't take a picture and insert it. I don't know how to do that very well. Like, I'm not super tech savvy, guys. You gotta bear with me for some of this stuff, okay? Anyway, these are fun. I have sold a bunch of them, and you just you can tuck them backwards into a book. So take a book on your bookshelf, lay it down so the leaf is open, and then you can kind of tuck them into a couple of books and stuff like that, and it can look like your journals are growing like shelf mushrooms, which was my inspiration for these. So really, they're layers, and each page is a little bit different shape, and it's a fun way to use up some of your weird scrappy bits and whatnot, little leftovers, fun things. But you can see like all different kinds of stuff. So they're kind of a take on that reverse journal, but I've been making these for, oh man, a year and a half, something like that. And I really think they're fun. You can use any kind of clip to close them, or you don't have to close them at all. I'll show you this one quick. So just using, I guess this one might go this way. There we go. Various types of papers, and then the edges all inked really fun, or not. Some of them aren't really inked that much because they're kind of inside more, and it kind of really depends on how you want to do it. Some fun handmade paper there. All right, so let's get to showing you how to make these fun guys. It's been a long day. My puns are not so good. Ignore me. So what you need, about 10 sheets of paper. So here I have about 10 sheets of paper that I only pulled out of my scrap bins. So I am just going to get to it. So like what I start to do with these, I start on the outside, or you can start from the inside. It really doesn't matter. I'm trying to think of what, maybe I will want these to be a little more interesting shaped here. So I want to be able to see some of the pattern of the paper, but it's going to be what it is. So you can tear them, you can cut them, you can do a combination of all of those things. I'm going to start with maybe cutting, and you just kind of make a rough shape. That's all you need to do. So now I have the very first page of this. So next you're going to find your next piece. Now I wonder if I fold this, will I have enough? I think so. So I'm not going to use this whole thing. I'm going to fold this. And I like to put a lot of plain paper in these, so then it can be just a fun little pocket journal for stuff. So I'm going to do this one like so. And they don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be all the same. And you can just kind of make them however you wish. So there we go. There's the next one up. I haven't made one of these, friends, for a while. Oh, what's this? Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm not going to use that. Scrap that idea. I'm not using that one. That I'm gonna need to save for something else. So carrying on, I'm just gonna tear this weird bit off here and just keep going. So basically fold your paper in half and then decide what you want to do. So I think with this one, I'm gonna do all, I'm just gonna keep layering it. So they don't have to be all the same. You can have them go in and out and around like I kind of did on that other one. And sometimes I'll do a mix of tearing and cutting. You can use fancy scissors on this. They don't have to look like a mushroom. You can make another shape if you like. Okay, I want to go in a little there first. You can always trim them down a little bit here and there too. So you just kind of go with how you want to do it. And if you don't like it one way, you can always flip it the other way. That's too much. It's kind of reminiscent of an oyster, which that's kind of a fun idea too. Make one of these like an oyster. Let's do, I like that tucked out there. Let's do this a little smaller here. There we go. Okay, so that's already 3. And just keep on moving along until you get all of your pages. Okay. Fun. Next, so I guess this one is probably going to have 9 unless I get up and grab another piece. Although I could always tuck another small piece inside too. That could be an option as well. I wonder which one of these is going to be. I kind of like this wonky shape. Let's see if we can't leave some of that fun wonkiness. Maybe cut the other side to match it. Maybe we'll leave that for another page yet. Let's tuck you in here. Kind of very pink happening. It's okay though. It's okay. Now let's see what that one looks like. Oh yeah, still have that, but you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. I don't like that so much. I don't mind that part, but that other one was kind of weirding me out a little bit. Let's tuck this in. Oh, that's kind of cool. Leave that one and that one. Let's I think this needs to have a different color in between it first. Oh, I've got a couple left. This one is, I love this color. That would look nice peeking out. So you see it like just kind of slightly progresses as you go along. And every one of these turns out very different. I feel like it needs like one, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. So this is kind of just a piece of paper that's gotten some extra things added to it. A piece of cardstock. This is pretty heavy. This might be the very inside. I don't know. I like to have a really stiff one on the very inside. I'm not sure why. It's what I do. I kind of like that sticking out, actually. Let's do that. Everybody good? Okay. Okay, it's kind of weird. Let's try and layer this one in between here a little bit. Let's try that. Let's see how much I need. Whoa, come back, friend. What about there? I like really using some very different types of paper and stuff too, because I think that's kind of fun. All right, I want this to go there, but this I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm going to mark it a little bit. Am I? Hold that thought, because I want it to cover up that. So I want it to kind of cover this, but not completely. So let's use that as our template a little. So I'm going to trace this. So I want to cover that, but not completely. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to stay close here. Is that a decent eraser? Appears to be. All right, let's see how we did. Yes, excellent. there. All right, fun. All right, so then that is good to go. So now we are going to just bind it. And then a quick finishing touch, and then we'll be good to go. One quick finishing touch after. And I'm just going to, let's see, I'm going to get this all ready before I start. So we're going to do a hole, and a hole. So we're going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch right in this, and I'm just going to hold it with my hands. So I'm going to get some thread ready. Just looking to see if I have a loose needle in here. And I do not. I do have a really good long one though. That's not it. I want the long one. I want the long one. And then 1, 2, 3. That should be more than enough. I'm just getting this all ready to go. And I'm using a waxed bookbinder's thread. That is what I'm doing. So I have my needle prepped. I have my pages where I want them to be. And we are rocking and rolling. So this is going to be a little bit more tricky because I can't see exactly where I'm going. So 1, feeling with my hand, 2, so I'm going to go right about there, and 3. Oh, go straight. Good enough. All right, so then I'm going to have this tie on the outside. So in through the middle, down through the top, and then I don't want to hit my thread. I think I did good. We'll find out in a moment. If I hit it, then we'll fix it. Where's my, okay, that's my tie. I think we're good. And then back down that hole. Making sure I didn't hit that friend. I did not. Good job, me. All right, and then just, how in the dickens did I do that? Oh, I did. I went back in the wrong way. What did I do? Oh, for Pete, of all the silly things to do, that's not where I needed to go. Silly girl. Hang on. Seeing I'm deciding to mess up the simplest of things. I can't believe I did that. I've been doing this for so long. You would think that I would not mess up that, but that's okay. I just went in the wrong hole. I needed to go down here first, like so. Okay. Now I need to go in the center, like so. One piece of thread on one side, one piece on the other, and then we're just tying a really good knot. Lock it, lock it. All right, there we go. It's like nothing wants to behave today. And then you can tie a little charm or something on there if you wanted. Now there's our cute little book to start with. like so. Oh, our elephants are upside down on this side. Oh, well. Do I want the writing upside down or the elephants upside down? Oh, decisions, decisions. I think I want the elephants to be the right side up. Do we still like it as much this way? Yes. Yes, we do. Yes. Okay, great. So then you could even take one of these kind of giant paper clips because you need to get all the way in there. And then watch your back. Watch your back. But then there you go. So essentially done. This is what I like to finish up with these. Okay. Since they are reminiscent of a mushroom, I used mostly neutral tones here. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give this all kind of an inky wash. I used a little bit more colors in this. Like if you can see the paper wise, I have kind of these pinky peach tones. And then kind of this, the green, and then kind of an orange. These were all really earthy tones. And then I livened them up with even more. Or made them more neutral, whatever you want to call it. So we could use distress. We could use whatever we wanted. What do we want to use? So we have brown, pink, this kind of coppery color. I think I'm gonna go gray, I think. Today I'm gonna go gray. So here's what I'm doing. Oops. I'm just taking my brush and I am going across all of these. It's looking more blue at the moment. Maybe we're gonna see. I want more gray than what we have. Hickory smoke, come on out, friend. Okay, I'm gonna do hickory smoke. Okay, so that is that. So here's what it looks like when you start to open your pages then. So you have these fun impressions from all of the layers like that. So you can kind of see how that looks, which is, I think, super cool. You could go ahead and do the inside of each page individually too, if you wanted. Completely up to you what you want to do with it at this point. But I thought this would be a really fun little thing to share with you guys and show you a fun thing that I like to make, and also utilize your scraps a little bit too when you're doing these. So there you go. Now you could add some little charms on there if you wanted. You can get one of those paper clips like that. But you see how you went from something kind of a weird pile of stuff to a cute little present gift, a fun thing to have, a fun thing to tuck into a journal. You can make these any size, things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe, all that jazz, and leave me a comment. I love to hear from people and I love getting to respond back. So all right, art with your heart. Bye.